Phantom Sounds Production. What up, sound?
Let's see those juice boxes in the comments, y'all. If you are on the show, hit that plus sign. Hey. Let's see those juice boxes. Hey, if you are on the show, hit that plus sign. Thank you for reminding me of the gift sound. If you are on the show, hit that plus sign, y'all. Hey, welcome. If you are just pulling up, welcome. Hit that plus sign if you are on the show. Hit that plus sign if you are on the show. Hello, y'all, and welcome. Y'all, hello and welcome. This is the Red Room Talk. You can find us here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Red Room Talk is a show about love, intimacy, and interpersonal relationships to show that in the end, no matter who you are and where you are from, we all have commonalities when it comes to matters of the mind and heart. We are here to have candid discussions to cut through stigmas. Last episode, if you missed us, that is okay. You can find us on YouTube by following the link in my profile, not only to my Instagram, but also to my YouTube to subscribe or to check out what we got going for the week. This week, we're going to talk about the dating world with this week's topic, the stages of dating, from hello to commitment, a candid discussion about the stages of the creation of a relationship. Tonight in the Red Room, we have an all-star cast. We have my co-host, G-Way. We have Mo B. We have Meet Me's Top Badge King. Yup, it's me. And last but not least, we have Sinful. Let's find out what this week's panel thinks about the stages of dating. First things first, all that I ask is that you keep your mind open and your language clean. I'm going to let you guys in the box to introduce yourself and let us know what y'all got going on, and then we could get started on tonight's topic. Okay.
Oh, what it do? What it do? What it do?
Yeah,
Hi.
what up, Blake? What up, King? What up,
What's
Seth?
going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hi. So before we
It's
get started, just
Saturday.
know that every week we do a thing where the top 3 gifters by the end of the live get
You know, it takes a lot of time and stuff. But yo, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on here chilling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You might have seen me in your favorite girls live. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm OB. Happy to be on.
And of course, y'all all know me. If you don't know me, you better get to know me because it's your co-host G-Way No Way. And I got a lot going on, man. Make sure y'all hit that name, follow the IG. A lot of stuff happens at 9 p.m. I'm thinking about changing my name to Mr. 9 p.m. I actually have something going on every night of the week. But my main things is every Saturday right here on the Red Room Talk, every Monday on the Hood Feud. We on season 2 right now, and every Thursday, definitely every Thursday on the Getting Lit show with KOD. So pull up on me.
Um, I am your host, Jen and Juice. You can find me here every what I need y'all all to say this together.
Saturday.
Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Room Talk. If you don't find me here, we have a new show or a new game show coming up on Tuesdays. Correct? Yeah, Tuesdays
Tuesdays.
at
Oh,
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I guess I'm gonna be missed 10 p.m. Called Cut the Beat, where you come listen to some. Oh, he dropped right out the box because the juice box is
Bigger.
wet.
I got
But
bigger.
anyway,
Red.
aside from that, you could come join us there for that game show. It's something new. Y'all come vibe with us and have fun. We're serious here on this show, but we want to have some content that's fun. Um, so I don't know what you're talking about. Um, Other than that, I do graphics for Getting Lit Studio Productions, and that show you can find every Thursday at 9 p.m. with my boy King of Diamonds. He's the very first top bubble right here in the live. So make sure y'all tap in. And like I said, every episode we do the top 3 gifters. Yes, so the top 3 gifters get a graphic at the end. Whoever's the top 3 at the end get a graphic. But tonight we are here to talk about the stages of dating. You know that little fine line of like, are we just talking? Is he my man? Is he not my man? Are we talking? I mean, we're married in my mind, so does that count? No, it don't. But there are 4 predictable stages that couples experience in dating in a relationship. At each stage, there is often a decision, sometimes more thoughtfully arrived at than others, to move forward or to end the relationship. Some stages take longer than others to go through, and some people take much longer at each stage. Some of y'all be stalling. I know. You put your feet in the sand. I know. I get it. Unfortunately, some people don't fully experience and process each stage as an opportunity for personal growth or to make a healthy evaluation about the relationship or about themselves. The very first stage is meeting and attraction. Dating and relationships have to start somewhere. The initial meeting may take place over the internet, tag, through friends in a church or social group, at a party or bar, I hope not, or any of the myriad of many different places. Different arenas for meeting people allow for a different opportunity to get to know each other and see if there is enough curiosity or interest to take it to the next level, which would involve arranging a second or third meeting. My first question is because, like, when you first meet someone, you're trying to get to know them, right? And you're asking questions, I hope, okay? Because if not, it's going to be a disaster. So make sure you're asking questions. But what I want to know is what are some of the hard questions or some of the first questions that are detrimental to you getting to know someone? What are some of those first initial questions, or not maybe not just first, but the most important questions that you ask in getting to know someone? Anyone
Ladies
can pick it
first.
up, y'all.
Ladies first.
Um,
there's a lot, man. Everything from asking them about their childhood history, what kind of relationship they have with their mother, with their father. Um, from personal history, I ask what kind of record you got. I ask you if I can run your name. Like, I straight up, I'm gonna run your name. Like, don't be hiding shit, 'cause I'm gonna find it. Like, I ain't getting caught with nothing. Like,
Show me the man facts.
yeah,
History.
like
She wanna know
those are
everything.
hard questions, but yeah, those are definitely ones I'm gonna ask.
okay, okay. Um, I don't know if it's specific questions I'm gonna ask, but I would say that it's definitely what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for what I don't like about you, and that's what a lot of people fail at. They look at what they like about you. Oh, girl, he got this nice car, he got this, he got that, but you didn't even realize what you don't like about him and if that's tolerable. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure out what I don't like about you and if I could tolerate that or not. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh. Well,
For sure.
I'm more of the person. I'm a free thinker. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just go for like whatever's in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like whatever's in the beginning stages, where you from, name, stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes even I don't even be asking the name. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's real facts. You know what I'm saying? So shit. You know, hey, that's just me. So because some people just give the nicknames and things like that. So that's what we be knowing them by, like a nickname, and they'd be like, "Yo, hold on there. What is your damn name? You'll be knowing that to like 2 weeks into a relationship sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You just figure out a damn, you know what I'm saying? My name is Coogee or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what you be knowing. I'll be like, what the hell is your real name? But I just be looking for like the real in people. You know what I'm saying? What's down to earth to them? What's the goal in life? Things of that nature. That's what I be going for. But you know, start off with a name.
Me personally, I want to know everything. I'm with sinful. Like I want to know what credit look like, how many kids you got.
Yeah.
Have you ever been married? Are you divorced?
Mhm.
How long you been single? Are you healed? Cause I ain't trying to be the rebound that gets drowned
Yes.
because you ain't healed.
True.
Um,
Damn.
I
Damn.
want to know it all.
Wait, somebody got to be dipped in the water or something, man.
Yeah,
Hey
you
man,
been to
hey,
therapy.
I'm just saying, like I done been through some
Like for
things.
real.
If they're not done healing, how you gonna love me if you still in love with somebody else? You
They're
can't
not gonna
do
be
that.
able to.
Not gonna be
Wow.
able to. I'm being blocked by the next man because you ain't took the time to get to know yourself and get back to loving yourself before you came running to me. You just want open arms, but really your heart ain't even hit. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I want to know.
Yeah.
I need to know.
Thank you for
Let
the
me
love.
know. Let me know. Um, so some of the first questions I'm going to ask is kind of something similar to what Simple said, but what are the traumas that you've been through, and how are you actively working on them so you don't project that on me? Okay. First off, I need to know what things you've been through because not we've all been through something. But I need to know the type of things that you've been through that are they gonna hinder you from being able to love me in a healthy relationship? Are they gonna hinder you from properly you know what I'm saying, properly engaging with me? Are you gonna treat me correctly? Um and more than just questions, I'm gonna watch you. I want to know how you treat the women around you. Am I comfortable riding in the car with you? How are you when you're impatient? How do you treat wait staff and people who are below you? Do you hold the door open for the woman or man behind you? I'm gonna look at you from every angle, but the hard questions I think that you really have to ask is first of all, I want to make sure that we're equally yoked. So, what religion are you? What are your beliefs? Because you got to think about future children. What if you're Jehovah Witness? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not just saying it. And I'm Jewish or whatever, a Catholic, and we have different views, right? So I want to celebrate Christmas, but you don't celebrate Christmas. And I want my children raised in a home where we have holidays and have feel good times. But history says that we know that Jehovah Witnesses don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like not no shade to any of that, but I make sure that that we're equally yoked. I want to make sure that we have the same commonality, that we have the same things going when trying to come together. You want to make sure that you're going to be aligned. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to find out later that this man don't even want children, and here you are, uh you know deep in love with a man, and you want children, and that's been something I'm 36 years old. I know that I want children. I know that that's something, whether it looks like adoption or whether it looks like I'm a stepmama or whatever, however that looks, I want a family. So if you're not aligned with that, then I know that you're not the one for me. So I think a lot of people get caught up in that, they look good mentality, and they don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're a year deep, and we have nothing in common. We have no religious ties. We have you don't want to ever get married. You don't ever want kids, and here I am in love wanting to marry you and have all your babies. Oh,
Oh, I
you
want
know what
to
I'm
know.
saying? How horrible would that be? So make sure that you really get to know your partner, that you get to know what it is that they like or they don't like or whatever, however, and that you are aligned. And like I said, I need to know what the things that you've gone through or been through, because I don't want you to project that stuff on me because some woman hurt you before. Now here I am, getting ridiculed for a little bit of cleavage because the woman that you had before was out there and she was posting all these things and she was cheating on you and all, you know what I'm saying, and all these things. So
Right.
now you're on my head like I'm her.
You ain't
You know
healed.
what I mean? So you have to really just ask the hard questions in the very beginning. So later you're not like, oops, you know.
Sorry.
Um,
Thank you, thank you.
Oops.
if y'all don't have anything else to say on that, if you guys are just pulling up, that's okay. You can find us every
That,
what? Every
Sorry.
Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Room Talk. We do have so
Yeah.
much more to come, y'all. We just discussed the
Sorry.
first stage of dating and what questions do you ask to get to know someone. But now I want to discuss the second stage. Stage two, curiosity, interest, and infatuation. Thank you. Thank you. During the second stage, attraction and infatuation are most pronounced. Early attraction often involves the physical attributes of the partner and includes things like outward appearance, body type, interest, and personality traits. At this stage, the attraction may not be too deep, and each half of a couple is generally putting his or her best foot forward. You know, that mask stage, that's what I call it.
Yeah.
Differences are not being noticed or are dismissed with thoughts like, not a big deal, or she will change, or I can change them, often leading to this false sense of who they are. We often can build up in our mind this thought of what we want someone to be, and we'll project our feelings of what we want onto someone and hope that one day they can be that instead of finding someone who aligns with what we already like. And they find someone who aligns with what they already like. And I think we often get caught up in that because of look, someone who looks good to us. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to know is what initially attracts you to someone? What initially attracts you to someone? And I'll have a follow-up question after you answer that.
So it's not look. I thought the look came first, then it's the brain. But hey, it's just me, because it's first impression for me, So first impression, I look at a person, say how they look, what I'm saying. Hey, I'm bad at that. I know I'm horrible, what I'm saying. But it's always the look, because you gotta like the look. But then, after a while, it could be the personality. The personality could come second, third, who knows. But first of all, it's always the look, because that's what catches the eye. You know what I'm saying, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, that person right there walking right there, it's looking kind of good. So, because I have the mindset of, hey, I see them the first time, that's what I'm going after. So, that's how I do. But hey, then it comes to conversation afterwards. So, then it's that conversation afterwards, But hey, then you get to know a person afterwards. But it's always the look for me that comes first. Because, hey, most of the time it's a stranger that you're getting to know first. You know what I'm saying? Then comes to a relationship, afterwards. That's just for me. I'm just talking for myself on that. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I know a lot of people do the friends first and then get into the relationship after and
yeah,
find out that way. But, you could
yeah.
go ahead
I,
on that.
I would say, like, um, yeah, I think that personality is gonna weigh a difference on everything. Like that's gonna get you through the door. Without the personality, ugly motherfucker get through the door real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ugly person. My bad on the language. Ugly person get through that door. My bad. I'm from the hood. My bad. You feel me?
Same
Listen,
here. Same here.
I'm just trying to say, hey, ugly person to get through the door off personality, bro. It ain't about all that other stuff, bro. Because that other stuff don't pay bills. That other stuff don't make me happy. That other stuff ain't love to me. I only need a woman for one thing, and that's love. I can produce everything else myself. So if you can't love me, you know what I'm saying. That personality better have love in it. You know what I'm saying. If not, it ain't gonna work for me. I'm a nurturer. You feel me? I take care of the people to my left and my right at all times. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm only as strong as my weakest link. I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if eat my jewelry, bro. I can have one link on here, bro. And guess what? The chain can't do its job. It can't hang on my neck with one weak link. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. The king can't do his job. I can't do my job when the person to my left can't do theirs. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that personality, you know what I'm saying? Looks is everything, but looks don't triumph over how a person is, how their demeanor is, whether they care about you or not, whether they care about anything or not. Like some people don't care. Like they don't care about a lot of things. You know, they might not even care about their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's you gotta test them factors. Like what do you care about? You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you one thing they will care about is they damn self. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
And
Oh
that's
yeah.
who I'm not dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Folks who only care about themselves. I just pulled over on the side of the road last night with kids in my car, bro. You know, just to help somebody who was crashed in the median, bro. You feel me? That's what type of person I am. So you gotta kind of you don't have to match that energy because I'm me and I want you to be you, but you know what I'm saying? I do want you to have some nurture in you because since I nurture, I also want to be nurtured. You feel me? So,
For sure.
and I
I
recognize
get
what nurturing is because I do it all day. I take care of the people to my left and my right all day. So I know what it is. You know what I mean?
For sure. What you think, Sinful?
definitely agree with that. Like personality is key. I'm gonna look for that character. I'm gonna look for a different kind of personality too, like sense of humor. Like I look for things like that, and how kind they are to the stranger, at the gas station, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he
So
went
I can't
pretty
curse
deep
out the
in it,
gas
so like
station
that's
attendant.
that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
well,
Yeah, like
I think
how
he
kind
hit
are
the
you to
nail
the
on the
random
head.
stranger?
No,
Because you don't know what that can show a lot about somebody.
I feel you, simple. I feel you.
Let me
uh,
get that pack of
uh,
backwoods.
I mean, I agree with everything everybody else was saying on the panel, man. I mean, he pretty much summed it up in a nutshell. I mean, looks can only last for so long. I mean, you could look like $1 million, but
But
have a
I'm saying
personality,
it
have a
attracts you first.
personality.
It
But
attracts me first.
it
That's what I'm
attracts
saying.
you. But like I was
It
gonna say, you
attracts
can
you
look like a
first.
$1 million and have the personality of a penny.
for
That's
sure.
true.
You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
definitely yup. You hit the nail on the head, okay? You hit the nail on the head.
Hey,
But for me, like
say this real quick.
Sinful,
Let me say
yeah,
this real quick, real quick.
sure.
I would say this. Also, I don't want a woman to get me off looks neither. Let me tell you why. Because I'm not the only man that look good. You feel me? So if you pick me off looks, you gonna run off with the next man off looks. You know what I'm saying? Or money. Or money. Don't
Hmm.
come to me because you think I got money, because you gonna run to the next man you think got money. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, it's gotta be
Or
deeper
got more
than that.
money.
Yeah, on Jesus' sandals, I promise you that is so true. Um, for me, like the first thing that like really initially attracts me is like how you think about things, right? Your mindset. Yes, I love a man that can make me laugh. I promise you that will capture me quicker than looks will. If you can make me laugh and giggle, because I'm really
Hmm.
the funny one. Okay, if y'all didn't know, you now you know. Okay, I'm really the funny one. So when someone can actually make me laugh, like you're a parent, like you're like even if you're not apparently funny, but you're like just one of those like, oh my god, like you just do something, like it's just something about you just makes me laugh. That's gonna capture me, but ultimately I want to know like your mindset of how you think, like because some people's mindsets are so messed up, like it's really like they have no depth to them. I want to know that you have some sort of depth to you. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like I need
You
to
need some
know that there's
substance.
something
We
more,
need that
because how
substance.
boring would that be to be with a
There you
good
go.
looking man who gets old and ugly? I'm sorry, when your balls start touching the water, excuse my language, but I'm not going to sit here and be bored the rest of my life. I
Hey,
need to
they
know that
call it
we
the
have
same
some sort
thing
of
when y'all got them
commonality,
bagging
that we can
sagging.
come together and that we're going to have something deeper than the weather. Because I mean, you got to have something to talk about. You know what I mean? You got to have something
Hey,
to talk about. Um, so yeah, uh, sorry. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. But to add on to that question, what are some turn on and turn offs for you? What are some immediate, like, give me one turn on and turn off. Give me one major turn on and one major turn off for you.
One major turn on is how you treat me. You know what I'm saying? How you treat me. I'll I'll watch you care about what you care about. And I'll watch how you treat what you care about. You know what I'm saying? Your child, your parents, your animals, your family, your friends, your, you know what I'm saying, your job, your, whatever you care about, you know what I'm saying, your hobby, whatever it is that you care about, I'll watch how you care about that and what that care consists of. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever you love, you love. So I'm gonna watch how you love and then how you treat me, because that's gonna really determine how you really feel about me, versus what you say out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because you might say a lot of stuff out your mouth, but I know how you feel about me, about how you treat me when it's just me and you. When I'm talking about when all the lights is off, when all the show's over, there ain't no more people clapping in the audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's me and you. How do you treat me? You know what I'm saying? That's really what I pay attention to. Like, how are you treating me right now? Like, it's me and you. Like, what how do you feel about just how comfortable are you with being just me and you? How comfortable are you? You know what I'm
Without
saying?
all the fluff. Without all the
Without
fluff.
all the fluff. Do you need the fluff? Do you need, you know what I'm saying? The biggest fluff for me is money. That's the biggest issue of a fluff for me, for women. Women like money fluff, where that filler, you know what I'm saying? You know how they fill certain food with BS and they fill with all this gluten and all this fillers. A lot of women need money fillers, money fluff. And if you require that, I don't like that. We should be able to have fun I don't care if I'm balling, bro. I don't care if I'm balling. If we can't have fun without no money, it's a cut. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
We gotta be able to enjoy each other by ourselves.
for
Me and you.
sure.
true, true. Turn on. Man, she better be able to cook some food that ain't breakfast related. You know what I'm saying? That is the biggest turn on for me. You know what I'm saying? That is not breakfast. Besides bacon, eggs, pancakes, you know what I'm saying? All that, throw that
Hey,
all out the
hey, hey,
window.
hey, Mo, not just know how to cook it, but want to cook it for you.
You know
They
what I'm
know
saying?
how to
You
cook
know
it,
what I'm
but
saying?
want to cook
I
it for
need
you.
that. I need that in life. You know what I'm saying? If she can't, man, I'm sorry. That'll be an automatic turn off if she can't cook. You know what I mean? Because she not need to be able to cook. That's on my resume. That
I
is
could teach how to
on.
cook. So I'm not gonna blame her for not knowing how to cook because her parents didn't teach her how to cook. I'm not gonna fault her for that because I could cook, so I could teach you how to cook. You know what I'm
True.
saying? It, like I said, it boils back down to wanting to cook for you. Because
Yeah, that's the key question.
at the
That's the
end of
key
the day,
question.
you could, because you know what I'm saying, you could go down in that kitchen and not know how to cook and be like, yo, what the fuck did you just make? You know what I'm saying? Like, like,
Like,
yo, this is hard as hell. You know what I'm saying?
did
Like,
they wash the
Oh,
chicken?
there's so many. Hold on. I'm a
She said that
horrible
they
human,
washed the
okay?
chicken.
I'm a horrible human.
hey,
and
this
and,
is
and, and
hard.
I got to turn off too. You know what I'm saying? Biggest turn off. You know what I'm saying? Biggest turn off. Hold on. I gotta turn off. Hold on. The turn off is, man. I hate to argue. You know what I'm saying, about bullshit. Sorry, about bull. You know what I'm saying? Because like so sometimes people just be like, yo, it's raining outside. Okay, that's nice. You know what I'm saying? It's cold too, but we ain't got to argue about that. You know what I mean? Sure, you know what I'm saying? Hey, life happens. You know what I'm saying? You could be disagreements on stuff, but yo, every day don't need to be an argument. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me. Because you know, I've met a couple people in my life and they just argue just to argue, and I'd be like, yo, what the oh, wait. Why are we arguing? You know what I'm saying? Yo, it was a good day today. I had a cup of coffee. I had a cup of coffee, and you had a cup of coffee too. So why are you arguing? But hey, that's just my turn on, turn off. Y'all could go.
Mm, mm. Sinful.
Okay.
She's like,
um,
Sorry.
oh my God.
it's
All
my
right.
We're
turn.
gonna get
Right.
there.
So, kind of like what we were talking about earlier with Kingy. Clinginess is one of my biggest turnoffs. Like the over just they need every second to be revalidated or confirmed in your relationship and that you love them, that you care about them. But like the texting you 75 times while they know you're working and you're trying to get a job done and you're securing a bag, like that sort of thing, and it just interrupting you all day long, that type of clinginess, that's the number one turn off for me. um and then my turn on would be turning on my brain. You gotta turn on my brain, man. um if you can
Okay.
unlock that, then we on a
Jeez, that
whole nother
brain
level. If we
stimulation.
can sit there and we can talk about like everything in life, like like the what's gonna happen next and what's after this and what else is out there, that sort of thing. You unlocking a whole nother level for me.
What
Well,
about you, co-host?
let's see. We're gonna turn with the ons or the offs. All right, the turn on. Biggest turn on for me is a woman that pays attention to me and studies me to the point where if I say something, she already knows something is wrong, or she already knows, oh, he hungry. I'm like, damn, I'm hungry as hell. Next thing I know, I smell something coming out the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, what I'm saying, babe, you know what I'm saying? I'm just boring. Next thing you know, she grabbing the keys, get dressed. Like I like the women that can pick up on the intuition of what I'm putting down without me saying it. Like if I'm saying I'm horny, you already know I'm horny without me saying I'm horny. Excuse my language. I know this is a family show. Excuse the children, plug their ears. But yeah, I like a woman that can pretty much complete the sentence. Catch the hint, catch the drift. Turn off for me. I can't stand a clutter box. Like a female that your closet becomes your bed. Like you just sit stuff down and forget to put stuff back. Like nah, that's dirtiness and hygiene. You see that? I chew that. That's a turn off. I don't like it. It's dirty. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey,
Bless you.
wait, wait.
Thank you.
But nah,
It's
yeah, I
natural
don't. I,
body reaction. Dang, I
nah,
don't
but
ever
nah,
want to have to do nothing around you. Anyway,
nah.
um, a major turn on for me is kind of going back to what I said earlier. If you can make me laugh, I want someone who makes me feel good. And then taking off of what G-Way said, like someone who really pays attention to the point, like I'm like second nature to you, right? I remember a specific I'm gonna tell a story for a second, but I remember I was with my ex-husband. Our relationship was not the greatest. He and I realized when it wasn't working. One of the things that was like a sign for me is he had went to I had never been to Panera Bread, right? And he said that he had stood. I was like, go get us something, babe, whatever. And he had sat in there and he said he stood there for an hour and couldn't think of what to get me. And we had been together for at that time like 4 years. And that told me, you don't
Ouch.
know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. If you don't know me by now, you will. You did not know me. You did not know me enough that you could pick me out something, okay? Anything, look, over my bread body, okay? Because look, you
That's
could have
that,
got me a
that,
bread bowl of
that's
something
kind
to
of that's kind of
try.
tough though. That's
Or
kind of
if you
tough.
didn't
Be-
know, you could have got a couple
Hey,
different things so we could try them
But y'all don't
together.
never know what y'all want to eat.
but see, look,
True, true,
Listen,
let me
but
true.
tell
it's
you,
not
let
even
me
just
tell
that.
you.
Or if you knew that you couldn't pick it out, then you could have went somewhere and got like, babe, I know you wanted this, but I couldn't think of anything, so I went and got you what I know you really wanted. I know because you're indecisive, so I went and got you
I
your favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? Deductive reasoning, people.
I get it.
Okay, that was a bad example because y'all know we're notorious for like I don't know what I want to eat. Okay, but still, what I'm
You're
saying is
damn right. Excuse me.
That
there should
causes an
be something
argument
that
in
I don't
itself.
have to tell you. There should be something that where you know me enough to know that I'm a nugget girl. Go get me some nuggets. I'm gonna be happy as heck as long as they fresh. Okay. Chicken tendies at the finest restaurant. Please can I have your finest chicken tenders. Okay,
Oh
that's me.
wow.
I'm a cheap date. Sorry,
Dip,
but
dipped fresh.
Chick-fil-A.
right.
Dipped
But
fresh.
turn off is
Okay.
inconsistency. Inconsistency is my turn off. Don't
Ooh,
introduce me to a vibe that you cannot maintain. Don't do it. I promise I will call you
Good
out.
one.
Oh, well, in the beginning you did this. Oh, and when you did this and you did this. And don't act different because on October 8th, 1999, you said you loved me. Well, history shows now that today you're acting a little different. So we can we go back and I can show you the blueprints of where you messed me up at? No, don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain. I need you to be the same person. Not saying you don't grow. We all grow, right? I think when people say like you changed, it's okay because we need to grow together. But don't act like you're something you're not. Don't be a kind, thoughtful person when you're really a
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
sounds
ooh,
like
Mm-hmm.
Brit.
Yep.
What
ooh.
she said. What she said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you're something you're not to try to capture me because now you're a liar. Now you're a liar. Liars is that is huge. I grew up my dad telling me that lying is the worst thing you could do in this life. Being a liar is the worst thing you could be in this life. Someone who an abuser, you know they're gonna abuse, right? But you never know what a liar is gonna do, right? You could
Mhm.
pinpoint someone, but a liar, you don't ever know what they're gonna do. So
Oh,
for
that's
me, that's
true.
like my biggest turn off.
That's
Um,
true.
So if y'all are just pulling up, that's okay. You can find us every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Room Talk. You have not missed much. We still have a lot more to discuss. We just discussed the first stage of dating and asked what questions you asked to get to know someone. Then we discussed the second stage, what attracts you to someone, and now we're gonna move on to the third stage. Stage 3, exclusivity stage. Exclusivity is an interesting time in dating. While it seems to cut down on external extractions, as in other like interest, exclusivity means devoting more of your energy to this one fairly new person in your life. Here you commit to each other and set up a monogamous or non-monogamous agreement. So it goes to that remember that poly thing about my poly bicho. Anyways, the tricky part with this stage is when one person wants to enter it before the other. That sounds gross, but deciding to prioritize each other and increase the safety and security inside the relationship is a big step. But without it, you will languish in some vague friends with benefits or situationship area. Or what was that? What did Jada say? Whatever it was she said. Fall back into an actual friend zone. Without the decision to go exclusive, there's nothing propping up the relationship but a bunch of texts and bar tabs. Hello. This is the Red Room Talk if y'all are just pulling up. But my next question is what makes someone dateable in your eyes? What makes
Dateable.
someone dateable? What qualities make someone dateable?
Give a damn.
Dateable.
Give a damn.
I'll
Be
let y'all go
loyal.
first.
Yeah, that
Period.
part.
Be
Give
loyal.
it.
Give a damn. Show some concern of what I've got going on. My bad. I ain't mean to jump in. I normally wait till last, but this one hit home right here.
No,
Give a
I felt
damn.
that one. I felt that one. I
Be
felt that one.
somebody. Be somebody that like that really cares about what I'm going through. Really cares about how my day was. Hits my phone up. I'm a truck driver. Hit my phone up randomly every other hour. Like, you straight? You
You
safe?
used to
You
call me
good?
on the cell
You
phone.
know what I'm saying? Like let me know you
First
care.
of all, first of all, I'm like big on many platforms, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like this social media shit, I'm big on many platforms. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, it's like that part, like what he said, like you gotta. That's what's gonna pick you apart from everybody else. If I choose you, I chose you because you chose me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I chose you because you chose me. It's a lot of people choosing me, but the one that chooses me, that's the one I'ma choose. You feel me? Because we could work all the other shit out as long. My bad language. We can work all the other stuff out, but as long as you choose me, you know what I'm saying? That's a forever going forward. When
Hold on, I need a
somebody just
Pokeball. I choose you. Pokemon.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like throw that Pokeball. Like that part. Like that's for real. Once you throw that Pokeball, like I choose you, like it's up. Like it's up. It's gonna be up. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people. I'm big on a lot of platforms, so it's a lot of people who will really take some time to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? But if I take some time to get to know you, you better realize it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's for a reason. Take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Dateable.
Hello?
Dateable.
What makes
Oh,
someone dateable? What makes you want to commit to somebody? What are some qualities that make someone dateable to you?
besides the look, besides the
Besides
Drop.
the
look,
look. I mean, I know
besides
I
the
look
look.
good, okay, but
You know
am I
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
person?
Well, you
Besides
got
the
it
look, we going
clear. Most
We know
men
besides the
don't
look.
want
I look
nobody
good.
ugly.
Y'all have eyes, right?
So if
You
they
know
Okay.
what I'm
ugly,
saying?
you're
Right.
We
not
know
getting
You know what
into
I'm
that
these
saying?
y'all
spots.
look
Hey,
good.
that's on top of my list. You know what I'm saying? That's on top of my list. You know what I'm saying? They gotta
Well,
have
they're
some
gonna
kind
be
of
on
look.
top of somebody else because they look good. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do something
Well,
deeper than that. Anyways, go ahead.
I need to know that you are connected to me somehow, some way. You know what I mean? So it's like, I need to know that, hey, I reach out there, you're gonna have my hand and try to pick me up somehow, some way. So that's what I need. I need to know that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got a rock under there. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
Right.
somebody's gonna try to pick that rock up and help me out. You know what I'm saying? In life, not only even financially and all that kind of stuff. I just mean in life. Like, yo, if I'm down, I need somebody to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? What the hell is wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hey, help me get back up. You know what I mean? That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? To just help me get back up,
That
kind of thing when
security.
I'm down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That blue lean that a person needs. Besides the look. Besides the look.
Thank
You gonna throw that back out there.
Oh my God. What do you think, Simple? I want to hear from the ladies' perspective because look, we got a whole lot of men in here looking at women
Um,
and they look good, and
they hit a lot of good key points for me. Somebody that's showing that they're a humble person. Um, not only being able to click with somebody. Um, there we go. My volume went out. Sorry.
See, you had to click. You had to click.
I had to click it. Yeah.
click it.
Somebody gets it.
Never mind.
Somebody
Never
gets it.
mind. I'll leave that one
That we
alone.
clicked though. We need to be clicking on all levels before I take it to the relationship part. Um, but the guys hit it on the spot. I'm right with them.
So, okay, I'm gonna be
Uh-oh.
honest.
Uh-oh.
So I
Break
kind
it
of like
down.
when I look at my future partner, right? I look at my last partners. I look at, and this isn't saying that I base you off of that, but I look at the things that I did not like in that relationship and I take those with me, right? I know that I need someone who can listen, who can communicate, because the last relationship I was in, I couldn't communicate with them, and it was a horrible feeling, right? So I need someone who we will talk until the problem is solved. We're not going to stop talking and go to bed mad because who wants to sit in anxiety over an issue that is probably smaller than you think? You know what I'm saying? So I need someone who can overstand me. And I overstand them. I need someone who knows
Good
me
word.
enough to know that this movie makes me cry because when I was 4 years old, I went through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need someone
All
who
right. Yeah.
knows me enough to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you really get to know me. Um, that
Damn, so
makes
you
someone
want the
dateable.
tissue
Like, 'cause
before
a
you
lot of
cry?
people they think, sorry Mo, but they think you look good. I they think you look good, but at the end of it, like, am I a good person? I need someone who has like the qualities. I'm looking for my husband, right? So I'm gonna look, do you have husband qualities? If you have children, are you there for your children? Are they in your life? Do you care about them? Do you even think about them? I'm gonna be honest, I don't
Hmm.
have children, but when I think about my partner, if they have children, that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna think of, right? And nextly, are they respectful? Because a lot of people aren't, you know what I'm saying? Um, so I feel like, do you respect me? Do you have a high regard for me? Or how do you talk to me? Do you talk to me with kindness and respect like I am your
Yeah.
partner? Because a lot of people talk to them like you're talking to, I'm not your child. And what did your mom used to say? I'm not one of your little friends. Okay. I might be your best friend, but I'm not one of your little friends on the Xbox or PS5 or 4 or whatever it is you're playing. Don't play with me. Play with your mama. Okay. Have respect for me. I need someone who understands that I'm a woman, so I need you to hold me in a higher regard and against other people, right? So I need to in all places, even if I do something wrong or something that you don't that you talk to me in private and help me get it right, right? So even when I'm wrong, help me get it right, but in private, don't ever I won't say emasculate me because I'm not a man, but don't ever embarrass me. Don't ever have me feeling like I can't come to you because if I can ask to come to you or I want to talk about something, you shut me down. I need someone who has an open mind and very good at communication. Definitely communication is key for me. I need to be able to talk to you even if it's something that I'm afraid to talk about. I need you to be that person that is like, you know what? I'm here for you. I hear you, I see you, and not just listen to a reply. What you
Just
got,
don't
Mo?
talk to me. Just don't talk to me about your monthly cycle. Like, we could talk about anything else. I just hate monthly cycle. Don't talk
But
to me
it
about your month.
happens, so you need to understand we ain't
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
this
know
week.
about it. I don't want to
But
know
just
about it.
know, baby, this week you ain't it ain't going there. Okay,
Oh
you know.
no,
And you
hide
know
it
what I
from
got to
me
say to that?
somewhere.
You know what I got to say to that?
Unless you're
You
one
will
of those
not
guys,
talk
that's
to
your
me this
business.
week.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You will
Just don't
not
talk
talk
So,
to me
to
the week of, okay?
anyways, you bald headed thing. If you guys are just pulling up, that's okay. You can find us here every what? I need to hear y'all say every Saturday,
Saturday.
Saturday
Sorry.
at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Room Talk. We still do have more to come. We just discussed the first stage of dating and asked what questions you asked to get to know someone. Then we discussed the second stage, and then we discussed the third stage and what someone makes someone dateable. Now we're gonna talk about stage 4, the final stage. Okay, the final stage. We know what that means, okay? That means we are now boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? At this stage in a relationship, commitment, okay? Couples should have a good understanding of their partner's values because you've asked them questions, right, from the beginning, their lifestyle and goals for the future because I need someone with some goals, okay? There should be a relationship with each other's family and friends at this point, right? We've either discussed it, talked about it, because some people keep it low key until they are at that stage, and I understand that. But let's be open and honest, have open and honest conversations should be happening as couples plan their present and future together. Questions about children, see, there we go, finances, careers, goals, lifestyle, religion should be discussed more fully. Okay. Differences are normal, and couples will learn about themselves and their relationships as they know how they handle these differences with each other. That's a key. I respect the things that we have the same, but I also respect the differences. You know what I'm saying? This is also an important stage for couples to use to evaluate the relationship and their ability to be a part of an emotionally intelligent relationship. A lot of us have no idea what a healthy relationship feels like, but I'm willing to navigate it because I love you. I'm committing to you. So let's navigate this thing called life together. That's where we're at. So my question is, how do you decide that you want to fully commit? How do you know when it's okay to move to the next stage, quote unquote, the green flags, right? We're past looking for the red flags because now we're now in a union of me and you. We're committed. We're monogamous or whatever that relationship looks like for y'all. If y'all polygamous, okay, let's maybe start a little bit. But whatever y'all relationship looks like, y'all are committed now, right? So we're past the hello, the looks goods and all that. But how do you decide when you want to fully commit, and how do you know when it's okay to move to this stage?
When you
I
feel
know you
safe,
got my.
for me, it's when you feel safe, you know that um, you've both put in the work to get to know each other, and you like that person and they like you.
Sorry, that one took me out literally like a bullet. Um,
I
Security.
mean, you pick me up on my bad days. I pick you up on your bad days. We're a rock for each other when we need to be. But we're also that pillow and that comfort when that person needs it.
I
Um,
know by when I'm thinking about them too much. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in there doing the number two, you know what I'm saying, and I'm thinking about a person, it's like, yo, wait a minute. Why am I thinking about you when I'm doing this number two? I'm supposed to be thinking about something else, like money or something, but I'm thinking about this person. You know what I'm saying? So
Please
I
don't
think
flame
that's
me
what you
on
know what
the
I'm saying.
toilet, okay?
You
Don't
know what I'm
flame
saying?
me on
Hey, but if I'm thinking about you know what I'm saying? Well, that's specific somebody, and it's like, yo, I'm thinking about them too much. You know what I'm saying? It's too much for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. You know what I'm saying? If they on my mind so much, you know what I'm saying? Baby, you on my mind. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? When they on my mind too much, then I give them nothing like, yo, there you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
What about you? Yep. What about you?
Same thing, I guess. Same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm, you know, think about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it got to make sense. Like, y'all go check my Instagram. I do motivational videos on Instagram, and I, just talk to people about things that you might or might not relate to. But y'all go check my Instagram, King Yep, it's me. It's in the bio. I talked about relationships versus attachments. You know what I'm saying? And people don't know the difference versus a relationship versus attachment. A relationship is two people agreeing to move forward together as one, right? An attachment is two people that hasn't agreed to move forward, so they're moving as two. When you have a
Mm,
relationship, two people gain together as one. When you have an attachment, one person gains, one person loses, which causes damage on one and a gain on the other side.
Mhm.
So, that
Preach,
hey,
preach, preach.
y'all go tap into my Instagram. I talk about
that
this
man
all the
said
time.
I'm an attachment.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So, yeah, stay away from them attachments. I'm gonna give you an example. Right? Two for a relationship, two married couple is two people that put their finances and their life together as one to become a better individual, right? Even though they're two different people, they become a better individual as one person together, right? Now,
Makes sense.
attachment attachment is two people that they haven't agreed to go to move together yet. So what happens is, right, one gains and one loses. So a leech and and whatever might, you know what I'm saying, might be together, but there's one that didn't agree to move forward. If a
That's just
leech
called the
attaches on
parasite host.
if a
Parasite
lead
host relationship.
attaches onto you, they didn't.
Yeah.
That's not an agreement to move forward, right? That's just one. That's one-sided gain, right? The leech is gaining, right? The other person's depleting, while the leech just gains. It sucks your blood, your energy, your emotions, your financial situation, everything from you. But you know what I'm saying. So y'all tap in, man. Y'all know what time it is. Relationships versus attachments.
For sure.
You got to know the difference. Got to.
You have anything else to add
You could,
there,
cause you could
G-Way?
be, cause you could be in you could think you in a relationship, but you could be in a attachment.
Situationship. An
Now,
attachment, yeah.
I don't even call
Or a
it a situation.
situation.
You put yourself in a situationship, but attachment is someone who will grab on to you without your permission. You know what I'm saying? Without you, you ain't moved forward yet. You ain't put that foot forward yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a situationship is something you put yourself in. Y'all both agreed to not move forward, but y'all still doing this little weird thing together,
Okay,
right?
okay. Yeah,
Right?
okay.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all agreed, even though it ain't. Y'all didn't agree to move forward. Y'all agreed in a situationship. An attachment, there's only one attached to you. You
For
feel me? And y'all didn't both agree on it. So just know the difference between a relationship and an attachment. That'll get you far. I
Yeah.
promise you.
What you think, G-Way?
I ain't trying to pick it back off everybody else, but I mean, at the end of the day, I kind of agree with everybody. I mean, for me personally, I know it's time to take that next stage when, and I say this all the time, and it's crazy. So if you ain't heard this, you need to write it down in your notebook. When you on my mind all the time, when I can't do nothing, including take a number two or a number one, without wondering what you doing, how your day going, have you ate? I'm going to buy something to eat. I'm calling, hey, you ate today? You know, like when you are literally a part of every action that I do throughout the day. I don't do many actions except drive, eat, sleep, and stream. But when you are on my mind all the time, and I wonder what's she doing, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when I know. That's when I know. That's when I feel like you've gotten to my heart and opened me up to the point where you're a part of my process. You're a part of my daily routine. Brushing
For
my
sure.
teeth, washing my face, call bae. You know what I'm saying? You right there. So
For
that's how
sure.
I know.
Like that, like first thing in the morning, I'm like, oh, I gotta say good morning, my bae. I got my boo, my baby, my whatever,
What?
snookums, whatever it is. But what I think when I know that I want to fully commit is when you align with what I'm looking for. You align with what feels good to me, right? And I'm not saying that as in a, like a selfish way, like oh, you feel good to me, you know what I mean? But I mean, if you take heed to the things that, like, if I tell you that my triggers, right? And that I can tell that you work to not, you know what I mean, to care for me, that you actually care for me. When I could tell that you care about my well-being as much as I care about my own and yours, if I could tell that you want to care for my heart, that you actually have like an affinity for me, right? That you think about me, like you put me in all, like you, even if it is whatever, I'm not even gonna say it, but that you think about me in all things, that you consider me, that you're not making huge decisions without me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just went and bought a house in Texas, and you didn't even tell me, and now I'm supposed to be in this relationship when you didn't even consider me in that. You know what I'm saying? I need someone who considers
Right.
me in their decisions. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out and make rash decisions. You didn't even discuss it with me, because now I feel like I don't matter because you didn't think about me in that. You didn't consider me in your decision. So I
That's a
need
little
someone
deep.
who yeah, someone who
That's a little
considers
deep.
me.
I mean, if
Yeah.
I bought you a house, I mean, you ain't gonna be
I
happy
think
I
what
I
bought you a
you
mean,
house.
but
I
I'm
think
just
what
saying
you
it
just,
for general. That's
I think what
far
you
out,
just
but
said, I think what you just said, I think women are more guilty of that than
Ooh.
men for honestly.
Oh crap! Now you trying to
save
start
that for the
arguing.
men versus
I'm about to
women
say
battle
it.
section.
Sounds
Now
like you
you
Save
about
finna
to
that,
start
start an
sir.
arguing.
argument.
You about to start
You can come
arguing
back, sir. Okay, but hey, y'all, for any of you guys who in the comments who want
after
to
the
tap
song.
in, y'all make sure that you stay after the show because we will let y'all discuss. We got more questions that we can pop up. This is look, it's a lituation, not a situation. So make sure y'all stay around in Nico voice. Make sure y'all stick around at the end and tap in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. But definitely, when I know that's okay to move the next stage is when you've taken heed to the things that I've let you know. You know what I'm saying? When you're actually paying attention. And I'm not talking about you on the game and yeah, babe. Yep. No, I mean actually like pay attention to the things that I tell you and you use them, right? So like I said, my favorite movie makes me cry. So I'm having a girly day, even though you don't want to hear about my period. But you know that this is my
Damn
time
right.
of the month. So you go get me popcorn and chocolate and watch a movie with me and rub my belly, and you're my heating pad because you're my fluffy little bae, okay?
Popcorn
You're
and
my teddy
chocolate that go
bear,
together?
my sugar bunch, my honey
Yo,
bun, my honey
eyes.
plum, whatever. You know what I mean? But that you take heed to those moments and you consider me in that today you might be a little randy, but this is that time of the month, so you're not gonna just be like treat me as if I'm just some individual. You're gonna be like, you know what, babe, I hope, like, let me just rub your belly and make you feel better because you know that when it's done, when that thing's over, I'm gonna put it down. Okay, anyway, if you are just pulling up, you're a little bit late, just a little bit. We still have more left. You did not miss it all, but you can find us here every Saturday at
Saturday.
10 p.m. Eastern
Saturday.
Standard Time, y'all. I know we're taking a little bit
Can't do
longer this
it.
time, but this is a good topic.
Make sure y'all hit
Um,
me on the page.
we just
Okay.
discussed the first stage of dating and asked what questions you ask to get to know someone, and then we discussed the second stage, what attracts you to someone, the third, what makes someone dateable, the fourth, what makes you decide to take that leap. And now I want to dig deep and get personal. Okay, this is that last jazzy fizzle production question. Okay,
Mhm.
I want to know.
That's what I want to know.
What is the hardest part about dating you?
Oh.
What Sinful said? She said she don't like a clingy nigga. She not gonna like me because I'm clingy as fuck. Nigga. I need all the attention. First of all,
Clean it up. Clean
I
it
need
up.
it all. I need it all because at the end of the day, I chose you.
They
I
go,
chose you, and you see everybody giving me attention. You see all this shit, and I chose you. So is you ready to take role of all this other shit that I'm going through? You ready to take role and just take over all that, or no? Yes or no? It's not no in betweens. Not no black and white. Like this is zebra. Okay, black and white only. There's no in betweens. Okay, it's a zebra right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I need all of it or none of it. You know what I'm saying? Either give me none and move on to the next nigga. Yeah, my bad. Here I go again.
Then after everything,
Here I
then
go
after
again
everything.
on my own. Oh my
We're
God.
gonna have to edit that whole segment right
The
there.
whole
Forgive him, y'all, for he
thing.
knows not what he does. Okay? Forgive
Hey,
him,
what's
y'all.
that?
We are all adults here,
Hey,
but you know.
once again, my disclosure is I am from the hood. I'm from North Side, West Coast. You feel me? San
Don't
Bernardino
blame it on the
County.
hood. Don't
I'm
Don't
a,
blame
blame
it
it
on
on
the
the
hey,
hood.
hood.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
Don't
blame
telling
it
blame
y'all,
on
it
the
on
man.
the
hood.
Y'all better
It's
go
on the
ask
hood
about me.
too. From
Y'all
the
better
hood
go
too.
ask about me in the
Fine.
hood,
We all
California.
we in the
You know what I'm
same
saying?
block.
Inland Empire. Y'all better go ask. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know what's hard for me. It's hard to change my mind on something I feel is right to me. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to change my mind on that. And like I know, you know, the thing I've learned with like females, it's hard to like, break a habit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn like a motherfucker. Straight up, I tell anybody, I'm stubborn like a motherfucker. But it's like
And we'll be right back with a word from our counselor, okay? Because right
he
now,
Oh,
y'all
you
started
gonna
it.
leave?
He
know he
started
started. Oh, you from the hood too?
it.
Are you
That's
help
when the
from the hood too?
commercial
I'm
comes
gonna
in
flip you.
right
I'm
there.
from the hood, okay? I can abstain. No, I'm just teasing y'all. But this is a feature show, but we are all adults here. It happens. But no, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
Cause, cause like yo, I know I'm
Everybody get an
stubborn,
answer.
so like people just be like, yo,
You are.
everybody wants to change my mind on something, and it's like, yo, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna
I
do that
mean,
because I feel
he's so
stuck in my
stubborn that
ways.
his hair don't even grow. I mean, it
Yeah,
just
you hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? You don't even stand on
He
it. You
said
know
you
what I mean? Sure.
stubborn.
No way. It's there. You just don't see it.
somebody gets it.
I want to hear
Wrong like
Sosa's
that's what
answer.
he said. Not really, but whatever.
Oh,
With
mhm.
with a name like that, I want to know what's the hardest part about dating you.
I'm sorry,
But
y'all. I'm from the
she said,
hood.
Tell them, hey, gin and juice. They gonna understand. You tell them, you gotta tell them I'm from the hood. They'll understand. You feel me?
I'm
I
just
didn't grow up in
teasing
the
you. I'm
burbs.
just
You
teasing
feel
you.
me?
I'm just teasing you.
I ain't grow up in the burbs. My mama took. You know what my mama used to tell me? Never mind. Y'all don't want to know what my mama used to tell me. Like, go on, keep going.
My mama said. My mama said.
my mama said, the mandula oblongata.
I ain't. Man, I want to say what my mama used to tell me so bad, but I'm not. You know, it's a feature show,
Hold
man.
that
God
until
bless
The
the
America.
fifteenth
God
minute
bless
mandula
after
America.
mark. Okay, hold that
That's
oblongata.
for
thought.
after.
God bless
Hold that for
America.
after, because then we have the uncut
God bless
version of this show.
America.
Okay, we can
Yeah.
Yeah,
cuss and all that.
it's gonna get really real in here
But
in a
what is the
minute.
hardest part about dating you, sir, Mister
Everybody else get
Ho?
answers. Everybody
Yeah.
else get answers.
Well,
Oh,
send it.
okay.
Did you,
The
Sid?
Wait
hard.
a
No.
minute.
Okay. No. Hold
No,
on. But
I
when
was going
he
to
can
say
go
I
and
was
then you
waiting
can
on
go.
her
Go ahead.
Outside
answer.
of fly, girl.
Don't let her
Oh
slide. She
no,
wasn't
no,
even
no!
gonna say
You're not
nothing.
getting away. Hold
She
on.
wasn't
Reel
gonna
it
say
back
nothing.
in.
I was like, hold on. I've been waiting on her
I was
answer the
gonna let
whole
you go
time.
right with her, Joey. Um,
You was just gonna.
yeah. I'm a little bit with Mo on this one. I'm kind of stubborn and set in certain ways. Like I've done a lot of changing in my life and a lot in the later years of my life. And I like the way things are, man. I'm like I just like them the way they are. I mean, I like new things and stuff, but
No,
I'm not too kind on the jumping on what you want to do when I have something set in a way and it works and it's good for me. This is the way my brain functions and stuff. So
yeah,
For
don't
sure.
change. Don't change. You know why? Because you're gonna attract a person that likes that. You know what I'm saying? Don't put up no front like, oh, I want this, and that's not what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you what I want all day. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to put that foot forward to make that possible. You know what I'm saying? To make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So definitely keep that going.
Communication.
Mm-hmm. Consistency.
Consistency for sure.
Part about dating me, I got two things. One for me is my job. I'm always gone. I'm always on the road. You're gonna be
That's a
taken
hard one,
care
right?
of. You're gonna
That's
be
a hard.
taken care of, but I'm gonna be gone the majority of the time, which means I always had that factor of you always gonna miss me because I'm gonna miss you because I'm
Yeah.
gonna be gone. You ain't gonna get tired of me seeing me every day because I work a 9 to 5. You get off work, I'm on the couch with my feet up, bunions all out. No, you gonna see me about 2, 3 weekends out the month, and when you see me, you gonna miss me. But that's the hardest part about dating me. Is I'm gone, and the second hardest part about me is I have to say that I ain't gonna say I don't care, but I've been through so much that it takes a lot to get to me. So you might
You
hit
don't
me with
care. You say that. You
I
don't
ain't
care.
gonna say I don't care. I'm
Say it.
just saying like I've heard it all. So you might be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? My mom passed away. I'm not gonna be it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, dang, I'm so sorry to hear that. If you need to vent, I'm here for you. You can talk to me. But I'm not gonna be that super emotional person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be because I've been through so much death and breakups and cheated
Right.
on that I'm numb to it. So, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like at the end of the day, it's like I hear you and I understand you. That don't mean I don't care, but you're not gonna get that reaction you would get from somebody else that's never been through that.
Yeah.
Because I've been through so much.
So the hardest part about dating me, I know y'all got your ear to the cup, to the door, to the listening on the wall. So listen to this, okay? I have been single for 7 years. I'm so comfortable in my peace.
After
I'm
you
so
leave.
comfortable with myself and how I do things. So much like Sinful, you're really not competing with other men. I mean, you are competing with other men because there is like a line of them. No, I'm just kidding. But you're competing with my peace. You're competing with my peace and the things that I want for my life, and you have to really align with that, right?
Right. You work so hard to
So
obtain it. You know?
yeah, so I've in this 7 years I've done a lot of healing. I've been to therapy. I've tried dating people. I've seen but I'm gonna be honest. I've had one real relationship in my life. One. I'm a wife at heart, so it's hard for me to even date because I want to be somebody's old lady. I don't want to just be your girl, your side piece. When I look at somebody, if I start to look at you and and start writing you in my book, that's when I know for me, you know what I mean? So what's hard about it is I'm so smart and I look at things from every angle. I'm an overthinker, chronic overthinker. And that's probably going to drive you nuts, but I hope it also makes you fall even more in love with me because that means I'm thinking not just for myself, I'm thinking for you too. Like really let that sink in. Like
Can
if
respect
an
that.
overthinker tells you they love you, I promise you I love you because I have thought of every single reason not to.
Bro.
Trust me.
Yeah.
So what the hardest part about loving me is the fact that I know exactly what I want. And if you don't know exactly what you want, you're gonna have a hard time because I'm gonna walk away from you at some point. If I give you an allotted amount of time, right? And I'm not gonna say that there's a number on it because I've waited 3 years, I've waited a year, I've done the waiting. But you know what? At my age now, I'm 36 years old. I don't have no kids. I've been single for 7 years, and baby, I'm ready to learn. So I need someone who aligns with what I'm looking for. If you do not align with that, you can take your out the door. You have to be a ready man when you step to my front door. You have to be a ready man. And that's the hardest part about dating, really. I overthink, but it's not, and it's not to hurt you. It's because I've been hurt. It's because I've been through a lot of life things. I can't be with someone who's never been through nothing in life, baby, because things are gonna happen. Life is gonna come no matter you want it to or not. So I need someone who's been through some things. You know what I'm saying? I need someone who's been through some things, and you're ready to buckle up right beside me and go through life with me. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been through nothing, you're not gonna understand a woman like me. You're not. I am not for the faint of heart. My love that I have inside of me is so deep, I promise you, you will drown in it. But you have to be the kind of man that's willing to get in. You know what I'm saying? You're not just standing there in the kiddie pool, okay? I need you to dive deep with me. So, if you are just pulling up, you're late. This is my favorite part of the night. We just discussed the first stage and the second and fourth and all those. I'm not going to go through all that again. But I went to Instagram to ask our peers what they want to know for this week's hot seat question. This is the wow. This is the host hot seat question of the week, okay? I asked our peers what they want to know from me. But if you want your question to be featured on next week's episode, make sure you go to my profile, click that icon, and follow me on Instagram, and look out for that Ask Jen host hot seat question. It's always so hard for me to say that because it's bit Nickelodeon. This week, someone wrote in and said they want to be anonymous. But at what phase do you go public with your relationship? And then we'll go to the next question if we have time. But at what phase do you go public with your relationship?
When you're serious,
I
when
don't
you
go
Okay,
serious, when
public.
you
like
take
it's
that
not even
person.
just the commitment phase, but when I say I
The
have children or I introduce you to my mama, if I'm willing to introduce you to my mama, because my mama, let me
Yeah,
tell
I'm
you
about to
about my
say
mama,
define
okay?
public.
My
Define
mama's
Your
gonna
public.
mama,
hold your balls in her hand the entire
your
time.
mama's
The,
your
the
mama. You can't do wrong with your mama.
Right.
You might
But listen,
introduce
define
me to
public.
your
but
mama.
That's what.
listen, hold
You
on.
might introduce me to your mama. You're not gonna introduce me to the people who give a fuck about you that are in your DMs, that are in that your friends, your peers, your fans, listen, you gonna introduce me to your mama. You know what I'm saying? Cause you like my vibe. And your mom not gonna see, no, it don't matter what you do, you can't do wrong by your mama. So you
Hold
could do
on,
that
no, 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 no,
over.
no, 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 no.
And
See,
then
my mama different than other mamas, okay? My
no,
mama's
I
gonna have your
understand that.
balls in a
I,
ringer. She's gonna watch you. This is the thing. If
I
I
understand.
actually, because I'm one of those people, especially like my mom is like my biggest supporter. My mom is my number one. I was a mama's girl. I was a daddy's girl too, but I was a mama girl. God rest my daddy's soul. He was a great man, but my mom was who really, she always watched me because my mom, and probably from a side of judgment maybe at times, but she always worried about me, especially I was in a marriage that was very abusive, it was very ugly. So now she watches me to make sure that I make the right decision. So if I introduce you to my mama, I promise you I love you. If I start to like bring you into her world,
Right,
just know that this is it.
right.
Michael Jackson,
And
this
I
is
agree
it.
with you. I agree with you, but that's just one dimension.
I
That's
know
just
one
one
facet,
dimension.
yeah, but if I
There's
put
still
you in
another
my
layer.
life, oh
There's
yeah, of
still
course.
another layer though. There's still another
But
layer of defense y'all got up. Nah,
oh yeah,
that's not gonna slide.
oh of
It ain't
course,
gonna
yeah.
slide, Jen.
It's not just my
Look,
mom, of
that's
course.
one layer, right? That's one layer, right? When you introduce us to mom and pops and shit like that, like and stuff like that,
But
it's that's one layer, right? You know what I'm saying? But there's more layers than that. There's more layers than that. This is 2022. This ain't 1993. Okay, you know what I'm saying? There's social media
93.
now. There's social media now. There's Instagram. There's other ways to kind of put respect on your spouse. Come on now, let's tell the truth. You know what I'm
But
saying? Let's tell the truth.
we're talking about when is the time to go public. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Public.
not
That's
taking
what
it
I'm saying.
public until I introduce you to my family, not just my mama, but my mom is just a major part of my life, right? I won't introduce you to her unless I am 100% serious because my mom will have your balls in a ringer so tight that you ain't gonna know what hit you. I promise, because she's gonna watch you more than I watch you. She knows me more than I know me. She's seen my booty cheeks before I did. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So and it's not just that, but like, okay, so say we're talking about as being a streamer. Yeah, I'm gonna be open and honest about that, but I'm not gonna commit to you until, oh my God, I'm not gonna admit to you. That just messed me up for a minute. But I'm not going to commit to you. Sorry. I'm not going to commit to you until I know, first of all, in my heart, that I know this is going to go somewhere. But that's why I said if I introduce you to my mom, I know that it's going somewhere because I would never do that. I've had men who I dated for 3 years and never introduced them to my mama.
Hell, every woman I deal with cannot meet my mama. Shit. Let's get that out the way. So wait, is
Hello.
going public meeting the parents or is going public like, the social media part? Cause like
And that's on
It
I
you.
ain't
But I'm
depends
posting
saying,
too,
I
because
ain't posting a
I
woman
mean,
on
of course,
social
there's
media.
more
those
to
are,
it.
those are
But
two
I just
different
think for
entities.
me,
Those are two different entities. Because, like you just said, you probably didn't introduce them to your mom for 3 years, but you probably posted them on Instagram before. So it's
no,
different
no,
layers to it.
I
no.
Or
could
Let
argue
me tell you
I
something
mean,
I've never done. And I can
never.
say this wholeheartedly. I was home. I never did a man crush Monday. Woman, none of that. I've never done that. I've never posted a man. I am
okay,
very, listen,
wrong.
my anonymity is very important to me. First of all, when you start introducing people into your relationship, they feel like they have a word in it. And I'm one of those people. I can
Boom!
tell you, I was in a gross, ugly, disgusting, horrible, abusive relationship. But you know what? Nobody would have ever known. Nobody knew. First of all, I hid it. Second of all, I didn't put it on social media. I don't care if he just called me a actually a skank ass hoe because it's 11:17. If he called me some names like that, sorry, I'm not sorry. But if he called me some names, I'm not gonna let social media know it. I'm gonna let my man know it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you start introducing people in this, and I'm saying my mama because I don't feel like everyone belongs in or needs to know. It is not a need to know basis. As long as he knows and I know that you my man and I'm your woman and we are faithful together before I kill you, just know. Just kidding. Just know
You
that
ain't
my
kill you.
mom is that step because the rest doesn't matter. You'll figure it out as we go along. That's where I'm spending my time with it. You'll see it. I'm not going to hide you. But I feel like once you start putting that out in the open, and you start putting that out on social media, people feel like they have a voice in your relationship. Or they see that you have a healthy relationship and bitches want to come through and try to flaunt they whatever, get in your man's DMs. I don't want them kind of problems. I want my man to be mean as hell. You nice to me, but you mean to everybody else. So if I introduce you to my mama, who is the meanest god dang devil on this earth, but loves me, if she approves and she meets you and she sees that I actually made the right choice, there you go. There you go.
So
That's
do
just
you
for
feel
me.
the
And it's
need to
not
be
saying
posted on
I'm not
social
saying that I'm
media?
gonna hide you by any means. But
But
I
I
feel
mean,
like
just cause you introduced to your mom, that don't mean you. That's not public. You that don't mean you put the person
but
public. Yeah, I
but I
mean
feel
that
like
that
I
means
don't
you
feel like I
introduce
have
them
to
See,
to
that's
put
your
the
mama,
somebody
which is
on
difference.
for
very
show.
important. Which is very important, and I'm not stepping on that. Let's
Right.
let's take that real quick. I'm not stepping on that. I'm not saying that's
See,
not
I
important to
feel
you
that now.
or none of that, but that's not public.
Oh,
The question was public. The
Right.
Right.
question, the
But
question
this is what
at
I'm
hand
saying. I
was
don't
public.
necessarily feel like I have to, not saying I won't, post about you, but I feel like yes, publicity versus privacy. I'm not going to hide you. I will speak of you in the ways that I should, but I'm not going to be like Facebook official, like we're in a relationship type stuff. Because, like I said, then you're just putting it out there. I want
Right.
people to find
So
out because of the way I love you.
you
You get what I'm
kind of
saying?
you kind of just stepped on what you just said, because you just said once they met your mama, that it's up from there. Like there, that
Well,
was the
yes, it
last.
is
That was the
because I'm
last
not going to
level.
hide you.
You already told me that that was the last level. Like that was the
No,
ultimate
no,
supreme. You
no,
didn't say that. You didn't say if you if
Uh-uh. She
if
ain't
you
say that.
introduced them to your mama, that is the most important
no,
thing. You didn't say that.
Not what she
no.
said.
No,
I
Uh-uh.
then
just
what'd you
said
say?
that if I do introduce you to my mama, that is what it is. But I'm saying there are other levels there. But what I'm saying is I don't feel as if because of the way this question came off, I don't feel as if that I have to just be like, dun, 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 this is my boyfriend. Because when you do that, I feel like you're putting people into your business. I feel like I want you to find out because of the way I love you. Do you get what I'm saying? You see us together all the time. You recognize my love for this person. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to put you Facebook official. Not saying I wouldn't do that if that's what my partner wanted to do, but I want people to know that you're my partner because of the way I love you, because of that we're always together and you see that I might post pictures, but I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. We might be
So
in
then,
fucking
so then
Jamaica.
You're
together,
just talking
not that I'm
about.
hiding it.
So you're mainly speaking about just people catching on and noticing. That's not
Right,
publicly.
but
Like,
I'm saying
you know
just
what I
for
mean?
me, I
If
get the
if the question
question,
was
but for
publicly,
me,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
don't
I'm just
right.
going off the question.
Well, no, I know, but I'm saying
You know what I
just
mean?
for me, I get the question, but just for me, I don't feel like I have to just throw it out there. I still
So
like to
so
have a
then
sense. I still feel like I have a sense of privacy. And it's not saying I won't post my bae, especially if it's your birthday. I'm going to shout you out and I might even make a big post about you. But I feel like the moment that we are exclusive, I don't feel like I have to just put you on for show because then you leave yourself to vulnerability of people putting their mouth on what you got going. And then you have every bitch being like, he used to talk to me. Well, bitch, at least I replied. I
Like my
replied.
like my grandmother used to say, you put on a show, people gonna show up. Don't be mad when they show up.
Exactly. So I feel like, and I get the question. Like I said, I get the question. At what phase do you go public? And I feel like once we're committed, it
that's
is
what I
a
was saying.
public
I was going
knowledge.
off the question.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to put you on for show like you're my prize, and it's not because, but you are my prize to me. But I feel like by just being together, like yeah, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna do all those
Fact
things, but
check.
I don't feel like at the moment that I decide this is it. Like okay, so yesterday I committed to uh my man, okay, Jose, okay, we together now. So now because we just said you're my boyfriend, right, and I'm your girlfriend, I'm gonna go post it on Facebook. I don't feel like there has to be that for it to be public. I feel like
Nah,
it's
but
a
no,
public
I'm not.
knowledge. If you
I wasn't saying that. I was
right, but
saying
I'm
after
saying
you.
if you know me, right, if
But
you
I
know
was
me,
saying because you said after
right,
meeting the mama, that was the like one of the
right, but I'm
that
because
means you
she
made
means
it.
the most,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Oh, for sure.
So what I'm saying is so you won't go public after meeting the mama?
It's not that. What I'm saying is, I'm
Not
not
that you
gonna make
won't.
it like
That's not that you won't, but
right.
that's
I'm gonna make it, and
that
I just don't want to make it a mockery. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
right.
where people think about going public, it's like world headline news. We got China announcement here announcing that Jen and Wancho or Jose or Mo or Sinful have now committed to each other. So now we have to publicly publicize it for the world. I don't feel like that. I feel
So
like
then why
because
you want to
we're
get married
spending
then?
time together,
So why
and
you want to get
I might
married
go on
then?
vacation, right? You
Marriage
know what
is
I'm
for
saying? I
you
still
Why
two.
feel like
Marriage
so why
ain't for
you
the
want to
world. Marriage is for the two. That's just
right.
it.
I feel like
Exactly.
we
I
need
don't need the world in
okay.
my fucking
So
business. I'm
okay, so
glad we are
King
not
Yup,
featured right
well,
now.
just for shits and giggles, King Yup, we're gonna say that you and Sinful are together, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the moment that you two you just decided 10 minutes ago that you guys are now together. Do you feel as if because you decided that you need to go right away and go post on Facebook and say that we are together and post your pictures and let people in on everything you do?
No, we ain't established nothing yet. So you ain't mentioned established
Well,
nothing
you
yet.
have because
Shit, we
now
just
you've committed
established
to
we're in a
each other and said you're
relationship.
boyfriend and girlfriend.
At that point, it's whatever.
Oh,
This game
You
off.
said you
And
was
I'm just saying
continuing
what I'm
earlier,
saying,
so you
what
probably
I'm
are
it
trying
gonna
to
go to
it
Facebook.
depends.
right.
It
But what
depends.
I'm
It
saying
Everything
is
depends.
is
It
the
depends on
same.
how I feel like she go for me. Like
right,
if I feel like she really for me, listen. Let me just say this real quick. If
right,
I feel like she really for me, like I feel like she's really for me, and guess what? There's nothing you could say that's gonna tell me that you really for me. It's what you do that's gonna show me you really for me. So if she's really for me, guess what? She gonna go on that bitch.
right.
She
So we're
gonna
gonna
go on
come
that.
back to this for a second, y'all, so we can wrap this up, and then we're gonna get to the real discussion, okay? Because I think we got some more to say, okay? If you're just pulling up, it's over, okay? Tonight's topic was the stages of dating from hello to commitment, an inside look at the stages of the creation of a relationship. You're definitely very late, and we're very late, but we're coming to a close. Don't fret. You can find us every week on YouTube, which you can find posted in my Instagram bio by clicking that little icon in my profile. I want to wrap up the show like I do every week. We come to a place of healing. We come to a place of healing, and we wrap up the show with a quote. So this week's quote is a poem, actually. Relationship box. Most people get into a relationship believing a myth that a relationship is a beautiful box full of all the things they have longed for: companionship, intimacy, friendship, etc. The truth is that a relationship at the start is an empty box. You must put something in before you can take anything out. There is no love in a relationship. Love is in people. And people put love in a relationship. There is no romance in a relationship. You have to infuse it into your relationship. A couple must learn the art and the
Oh,
form the habit of giving, loving, serving, praising, and keeping the box full. If you take more out than you put in, the box will soon be empty. Anonymous. Listen, you get out of what you put in it. If you want to commit to someone and you are looking to develop a relationship, you have to put something in it. You cannot take and take and take. And it might be to give up your hoes, okay, for lack of a better word, giving up those hoes who are really just surface level beautiful, and find that person who really rocks your world, y'all. Find that person who rocks your world. And it's not even gonna, you're not even gonna have a second thought about whether you go public or not, because people are gonna know just by the way you are with each other. They'll figure it out. And then later, when I feel comfortable and I make this big, long, beautiful poem because King Yup has treated me right and it's his birthday, I'm gonna let y'all know this man is the most beautiful man I've ever been with. He, from the very beginning, he did this and this and that and this and that, but that does not give people a right to your relationship. But you keep it, give them just enough to know what it is, but keep them just as far back to so they know what it ain't, okay? And it ain't your business, okay? I'm gonna leave
right.
y'all with that. But this has been the Red Room Talk, y'all. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. We can talk a little more disgusting after that, or whatever you want to talk, or cuss, or whatever. But I'm gonna let y'all give your outros, and you can decide what you want to do after that. Because we are polite, ladies first. Miss Sinful, let us know what you got going on with your show and any events, and then we'll move on to the gentleman.
Hey y'all. I got a show I did on Wednesday nights called Canvas Chaos, a little artsy show. Come by, check it out. 11 p.m. Eastern Eastern
Weester,
Standard
what you
Time.
saying?
Western, Western.
Eastern. um, this Monday night, check me out on Sassy Reds. That's so amazing. Tuesday, be kicking it with Rello for Hot Topic Tuesday, and then back again to me on Wednesday night. So yeah, catch me running around on these streets for sure.
Don't get quiet now, fellas.
Well, my name is Mo B. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this live thing every now and again when I try to be. You know what I mean? Shoot, I'm. You know what I'm saying? Periodically. You know what I'm saying? I been the, I'm the head man of Napo. You know what I'm saying? Napo Group. You know what I mean? G way down. You know what I'm saying? Napo Group. So you know what I'm saying. You can catch me whenever. I usually be at G Way show a lot. You see me at Jen show sometimes. You know what I mean? I'll be lurking around and stuff. And I might be in your favorite girl stream too. You know what I'm saying? Find me there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, blessings.
Yo. King Yep, it's me. Man, shit. I stream every day. I don't got no schedule. My schedule outside of live streaming is crazy, but I promise you could catch me every single day. All you got to do is look for me. I'm on Instagram. If you want to tap in with me there, I'll follow everybody back. If you follow me, I'll follow you. You know, if you got some content on there you worth following, I'll follow you. So, um, other than that, yupitsme.com. If y'all want merch, I grow food and just came out with my own seasoning, rosemary garlic parmesan seasoning. Y'all go to yupitsme.com. It is in a bio. If y'all can't find it in the bio, go to my Instagram. There's a direct link there. Y'all could go order my seasoning, rosemary garlic parmesan seasoning. Can't find that nowhere else in the world but yupitsme.com. Y'all know what time it is. And um man, we lit. Hey, if y'all ain't tapped into my live, yo, it's lit, yo. It's lit. We got all the little bad little honeys, you feel me? If you like the bad little honeys. Even the girls like the bad honeys, okay? Even the girls like the bad honeys. Y'all come through for that. Other than that,
Right.
we take shots, you feel me, together as a family, you feel me, get in a box, shot o'clock, you know what I'm saying? We turn up, you know what I'm saying? Big vibes on big 420 vibes in my life and all that, man. We a family. Big yup, it's me shit. Shout outs to FCB, First Class Bosses. Y'all know what time it is. And shout outs to Kai, the Green Hearts. Y'all know what time it is.
G-Wait.
Of course, you know it's me. It's your co-host G Well No Way. I got something going on every day of the week, like I said before. You can catch me here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know somebody that rap freestyle. I got wordplay with G Way. Mondays 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got Hood Fuel. We on season 2. If you feel like you got hood knowledge, you know something about the hood, come through, show me a little something, win a little jet. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday I got the sports block with the fellas where we pull up, we talk
Put
sports.
me in
We
that.
also
Wait, put me in that.
you know what I'm saying? We put a little wagers on them things. I can say that because we ain't featured. So if you feel profit about your team, come through. Somebody will take your stuff. But Wednesdays, what do we got? Wild Out Wednesdays. What if you feel like roasting? We be roasting, we be wilding, we be drinking on Wednesdays. Thursdays I got getting lit with King of Diamonds. And Fridays I got the red light specials. Like just tune into the Instagram. I got something every night. You gonna like something. I guarantee it.
I've guest starred in the most streams.
I,
I am the hostess with the mostest. I am Jen and Juice, the host of the show you're on right now, the Red Room Talk. You can find me what every Saturday at
Saturday.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sorry.
Yo, we just had celebrated the 1 year anniversary, so shout out to all of y'all who are a part of the show because every single one of y'all make this possible. Okay. Um, so other than that, you can find me coming this Tuesday. You can find us on Cut the Beat. G-Way is also my co-host. You know, we keeping it
Definitely.
trill. And then I do graphics for a lot of people, Dream Team, Top Badges, all of that. But mostly for Getting Lit Productions, all the shows that we produce on the app. The show is on every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with King of Diamonds, my number one in the stream. And then we have some other content coming up soon, some more funny things, you know what I'm saying? We got some more things coming. But as I said in the beginning, those top three gifters get a graphic. So by the end of this song, whoever is in those top three, by the end of this clip, y'all, I'm gonna play my outro for my YouTube, and by the end of the day, whoever is at that top, they get that free graphic made by yours truly. So let's get this thing popping. Let's see those juice boxes, y'all.
Aquano Sounds Production. What up, sound?